Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be planning for the previous week, the week of October 1st through the 7th. The kit I'm going to be using this week is called Hello Fall by Uncommon Plans. It's one of her freebie kits, so it is kind of short. It doesn't have every single thing in it, so I am going to be borrowing from leftovers from other kits, and I also printed off some of my own stuff for the sidebar. So I chose this kit because, well, it doesn't feel completely like fall here in Texas and probably won't for a very long time. We have been having a few days of cooler weather lately, including today, so it felt kind of appropriate to usher in perhaps a new season. Even if not every day, it's going to feel appropriately fall, and I really just loved the look of this kit. So, as usual, I'm going to start off doing the full boxes and the to-do checklists and glitter headers and bottom washi and all that, and I'll do the sidebar. This kit doesn't come with date covers or page flags, so I will not be putting those down for this week at all. I think it's fine. The page flags match the kit still, or they match enough, so I don't think it'll look too bad. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I can, and I will come back once I have done that. So let's get started. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, as you can see, the washi didn't quite fit all the way along the bottom, which makes me wonder if I got like somehow the wrong size of kit, if I wasn't paying attention. I don't know, but the rest of it seems to work, so I'm just going to cover that up with deco, which thankfully the kit comes with a lot of. But yeah, I'm also going to have to put deco in the sidebar over here and that extra space down there. But everything else works out really nicely. I like what I was able to do with the glitter headers. The kit does not come with any headers on its own, any to-dos or anything like that, so I just used glitter headers instead of bringing in to-do headers from another kit. None of them actually matched well enough, so this is what I did, and I do like the way it looks. The to-do lists are a bit uneven, which obviously makes sense because I don't have the same amount of things that I do each day, so that reflects that. Some days I didn't really have any to-dos, but I put a list down anyway because I wanted to make it at least somewhat cohesive, like Saturday. I'll just fill it in with random stuff that I do every day, like email and stuff when I write in it, or I'll just overlap it with stuff that I have to do, that there's other stuff I wanted to mark for that day, and I'll just build up from the bottom. So All right, let's get into the day by day then. So Monday was kind of empty. I think it was the day before that I realized I was sick with something. I may have told you about it when I filmed my last video. Actually, I don't think you will see that video yet. That is probably coming out tomorrow. But yeah, I had this mystery illness that was something like strep, something like the flu, some weird mix of both, but my nose wasn't running or anything. I just had every other symptom in the book. So I was pretty laid low this whole week. So Monday in particular, I did not a whole lot. So let me see. I know I wanted to mark a doctor's appointment, and I know that I had these fun little appointment strips to use for that. So let me go ahead and get that down. I just realized that the kit, well, I knew that the kit came with habit trackers right here, but I didn't think I was going to actually use any of them. But I might use this one for taking medicine, because I did take a lot of medicine this past week. But not like every day. I think I stopped when I realized that she had prescribed me antibiotics, and what I really needed was something for the flu. So I'm just gonna put that there. Alright, so I had the appointment, and then I had only a couple other things that I wanted to mark. One of those I'm gonna put in the to-do section. Let me just go with this yellowish orange one, which actually is a pretty good color. It came from another kit. Actually, hang on, no, those are laptops. What I wanted to do was mark it with a camera, but I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any camera icons printed. I think I just decided not to do that for this spread, because usually I do two camera icons for the 2 days that I do Instagram. But I actually ran out, so I have absolutely zero. So I will not be able to do any camera icons. I thought I had some of those were laptops. So let's just mark the other two things I wanted to do. Looks like all I have are half boxes this week. There's a couple other strips. I say a couple, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm gonna use this red one because it matches the color for the day. And I will use that for So I have to mark a nap for one thing, and my video game, Animal Crossing, with another thing. So I gotta pick which is which, and I gotta overlap that first of all. I hate doing that, but I ran out of room. So let me go ahead and grab some icons for that. I think I'll do the nap in here like I usually do. So many nap time stickers. And then I'll use up my old Animal Crossing stickers first. And we'll do that right here. There we go, very empty Monday. Alrighty, Tuesday, I came home actually, and I don't think I'm gonna actually mark that I came home. I'm just gonna mark the stuff that I did when I came home, so one of them is filming. I wanted to do a lot more filming on Tuesday. I had 3 things I needed to film, but I was feeling too sick, so I only managed to do my plan with me for the previous week, which was like a miracle that I managed to get that all filmed and then uploaded, I think, on Wednesday. So I was really proud of myself for that. Alright, so then that, and then several more things I wanted to mark. The other one was a second doctor's appointment, because the first one was actually only to see a nurse who tested me for strep, decided I didn't have strep, and then sent me out the door. Apparently it is the purview of a doctor, not a nurse, to actually look at your symptoms and determine what you have. So I was kind of miffed, which is an understatement. But then I scheduled a doctor's appointment for the next day, and my regular doctor, whom I love, actually tried to help me figure out what it was and sent a throat culture in for further testing, which was also inconclusive, but at least she gave me something, even if it didn't really help, which was the antibiotics. So that's when I went in for that. And let me see. There's actually a lot I wanted to mark for this day. So let me just see what I can fit in. Alright, so that does not leave me with a ton of room for other things that I wanted to do. Let me see. So those 2 things. Alright, so one of my nap times is going to have to go in the checklist too. So yeah, when I went home, laundry was one of the things I did. So let's use a laundry icon from the kit. And another thing was, had to take medicine, had to start taking my medicine. So let me grab my sick days sheet, which is right here. Actually, I have 2 take meds. Then I have pills here. Obviously, I don't have enough to mark every single time that I took meds with the take meds thing, so I'm just going to switch it out with random smaller icons from the kit. So out of there, I do want to point out that I love, first of all, how these checklists come in options of 7, so you can still cut them down if you need to, but like, if you have 7 to-dos, you can put 7 to-dos, and I love that. And also that they're shaped like a leaf instead of a heart. And I actually do the same sort of thing in my own weekly kits that I design, which are not in the shop yet and will probably not be. They'll probably be freebies at some point, because I don't think they're like super high caliber yet. I'm gonna stick to the hand-drawn stuff for now. But yeah, I like that idea to kind of switch those icons out for those seasons. So I wanted to mark those 2 things, and then one of those was going to be, I think, a nap time, I think I said, because I was not, well, am not going to be able to fit that in anywhere else. So just gonna shove that in there. And then let me see. I might just skip marking Animal Crossing for this day because I don't think there's going to be room. I greatly underestimated that day, I guess. But I do want to mark getting groceries. So what am I going to grab for that? I'm just going to grab this orange one. I'm afraid I'm going to run out of these too. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Worst comes to worst, I can just take one of the laptop strips and then cover up the laptop icon with something else. Yeah, this kit does not come with a whole lot. So, grocery shopping, there's a little grocery bag that comes, there's 3 actually, that comes with the kit. I love these, they're so cute, these little icons. Like, I'm not usually a kawaii person, and I don't think they work with every spread necessarily, I think even with this one, like an overabundance of them would just be, it would not match the art of the full boxes, and it would not really go. But I think here and there, they are really adorable, and especially on their own. Okay, so I think that is, yeah, well, let me just put down the print and cuts too. I will use the bigger ones because I did use a big full box, even though I have printed off the smaller ones for occasions where I do need to fit in print and cut in a smaller space, because I've had to do that many times, and when you cram big stickers like this together, it doesn't look great. Alright, and then I determined I wasn't gonna fit in the Animal Crossing, although can I? Because like, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm not really covering up much. And it, you know, it goes with the color scheme kind of, so there, perfect. I fit in everything. Oh my gosh. That's excellent. Okay. So let's go on to Wednesday. Wednesday is a much emptier day. Great, now I'm gonna worry about having to fill up space on Wednesday. But let me just put in what I have first. So, okay, so I wanted to get a couple things from this sheet. One of them was the laptop icon. So let me see which color works. I'm just gonna go with green. Actually, no, I don't think I will, because it would clash with that green. I'll use that as a contrast on another sheet, another day. All right, so we'll just do that. And then I wanted to do a TV strip. Now this is definitely gonna clash because the only ones here are green. Ugh, and it's on the green day too. Why did that have to happen? Wasn't thinking. But I need to use up these extras from other kits. And it was the only one I had that was like somewhat close to a color of a day that I was, a color of this kit. Alright, so that, and then wanted to mark a nap. I wonder if I can just go ahead and use one of those now, just so I don't run out later. But can I cover up that laptop with a pillow? Is it going to be big enough? Yes, I'm going to say that it's big enough, and I need a bigger strip to take up space on this day. So I'm going to make that objective call that this works. And let me grab nap time script here. I think I have one more pillow than script at this point, so I need to take that into account when I print off more. Alright, so I have my show, that. And the only other thing I have to mark is Animal Crossing, so woohoo, let's grab another full box, and that'll take up the remaining space. Look at that, perfect. That's really nice. Yeah, and I was worried about that, but now I don't have to be worried. Alright, let's grab another Animal Crossing here. Wonderful. Okay, so that's Wednesday. Doing pretty well with my no white space so far, except for down here, but I will cover that up. Thursday. Actually, wait. I wanted to put one more sick day kind of thing in here. I'm just going to do take meds, because I think Wednesday, yeah, I can fit this in here and still have room to write whatever I want to write. Excellent. Okay, now let's move on to Thursday, which is a long to-do day. It's funny because I actually don't think I had any to-dos on Thursday, looking back at it. But I needed to take up that space desperately, so I put that on there. So let me just mark what I can, and if I have to start overlapping that checklist, then that's great, and I will do that. So first thing I wanted to do is mark my show again, which is still The Office, by the way. I am powering through season 8. I'm like, I don't want to say halfway. I'm like episode 8 of season 8. So I am really trying to work my way through it, and then there's just season 9 left, and that is it for the show. Just gonna go ahead and mark all the other days that I watched it. And then after that I have to watch BoJack Horseman season 5. I am like obsessed with that show. And my friends who are interested in it have seen season 5 already, and I haven't, so I want to talk to them about it. And I can't do that until I've seen it. Okay, so I think the only other day I wanted to mark this was Saturday. Yeah, I didn't have time to watch this on Sunday. So there we go. Now let's go back to Thursday. Actually I wanted to mark another show on Thursday, which will use the last of my TV strips from this kit. And the other show is SpongeBob. So I generally watch 2 shows during the day. I'll watch SpongeBob during lunch, and then The Office like during any other meal time, or any other show that I would be watching. If I was just going to sit down and watch a show, it would be The Office. So that's how I do my shows. So that was Thursday. I wanted to mark nap time again. Let me see. I think, how many of these do I have left? I have 3 of these. I think I can probably get away with doing one here. Probably. I won't put down the pillow and stuff in the script yet, just in case I want to use it for something on one of these days. And then I think the only other big thing I wanted to mark was, again, Animal Crossing. And I'm really liking the fact that I can use these big half boxes to mark that, because it takes up so much space, which I really need for this past week, because it was such a lazy week because I was sick. So it's really great that I can just do that, and boom, takes up that space. I must say, I really do like the way this looks so far. It looks so organized when everything is on the same line. I do like how I do it on other days where it's kind of like random, because like you don't know what to expect. You have to like look at each day individually. But I also like when it's like this, because you know where everything is. There's advantages to both, so I will be switching it up in the future. Okay. But let me see. Only other thing I wanted to mark on Thursday was taking meds again. So I'm just gonna put that in here somewhere, and that'll be one of my to-do list items. Alright, so that's Thursday done. Friday, stuff in my to-do list, my show, and then the only other thing I had to mark was a nap. And I didn't have Animal Crossing for this day, but I'm almost positive that I played it, so probably just gonna go ahead and mark that too. Let me see, which strip do I want to do? I'll just do this one. I wanted to do the red, but that would mean covering up the laptop when I didn't really have to, so I want to save that just in case. Okay, that was during nap time for that. I'm sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. Just gonna use this pillow so I can get it off this sheet and only use this sheet going forward. And then, yeah, I had stuff to do in the to-dos. I had a phone icon that was on my little extra sheet right here, and I can't for the life of me find out where it went. I swear, the minute I take stickers off some sheets and put them on other sheets, they just disappear. They just vanish. They fall off, and I never find them until years later. Just kidding. I just found it. It's on one of my other sheets. It's a really lucky find. Yeah, this is from the Erin Condren vacation sheet that actually came with this planner when I bought it. So I'm trying to use stickers from that as much as I can, otherwise I'll just forget about it. So yeah, this was for a phone call I had to make. I was going to put that in the to-do checklist. Take medicine is another thing. So I'm going to use these smaller pills to mark that. Let me see. Yeah, so that's kind of it. Let me see if how much a half box would take up on this particular day. Yeah, I'm gonna just wipe this out. And I'm just gonna put that in there and yeah, and say that's it. That's good. It's close enough to no white space, even though there's a little bit of it there. And so because I chose to do that, that means I get to use the last laptop icon for the to-dos right there. All right, so then Saturday. Almost there. Alrighty, yeah, this was the day that I had, I think, no to-dos, so I just used an extra couple that I think I chopped off that one. So I kind of made some stuff up there. Alrighty, there's a couple things for this day that I actually, no, there's only one thing that I think I might be missing, and that's a movie marquee that I was supposed to grab from another kit, but I didn't because I forgot. I will grab that. I'll stop and grab that in a little bit. I'm just going to get everything else done for that day. So I'm grabbing a read strip from my books sheet, which is the full page sheet here. You've got your read strips, and then edit and review and blog, and all these different colors here. You have headers for read this week, which could be like to read this week or read this week if you're doing rewind spreads, and book icons and books here. So I just grabbed one for that because I needed to mark a book that I read. Got my show. All right, so napping is one thing I wanted to mark. So let me get that in there. And then Animal Crossing. That's another thing. And then, yeah, the very last thing was a movie. So I'm just gonna, actually I'm gonna put down a glitter header. So let me grab one of those, fill up that empty space there. and I will layer the movie marquee over that. I'm actually probably just going to grab that and do that at the very end, because if it's only one thing to remember, I'll remember it. Don't worry. Okay. So, oh yeah, and the movie that I saw was Monsters, Inc. It was just on TV, and I was feeling sick, and I wanted to watch a kid's cartoon, and that was the only one that was on, so I was like, well, why not? It's still a really great movie. Actually, before I close out this day, let me grab another Animal Crossing, just get that in there. I'll put that a little bit upwards so I have room to fit the marquee, which I know is pretty small because I know which kid I'm going to grab it from. And yeah, I'll just make something up for the to-do lists. Okay, so then Sunday. Oof, they have a lot of things I wanted to mark with strips, of which I only have one now. So it's gonna take some figuring out. Okay, so well, first of all, I know that for one of the to-dos, I had to print new inserts, which I use for daily planning, so I'm gonna put that in there. I had filming that I did. So yeah, I came home on Sunday, so I immediately did all the filming that I would have done on Tuesday if I had not been feeling so bad and if I had more time. So I filmed, I think, a haul. I finished filming a haul, and then I filmed the October monthly, which is coming up tomorrow, I think. And let me see what else. Okay, so I have 3 more things I want to mark. One of them is cleaning, one of them is laundry, and one of them is going home and unpacking. So it looks like I only have room left for a full box, or a half box, sorry. And I have 2 of those left, which is fun. So, all right, how many to-dos do I actually have? I have 1, 2, 3. 3, and I was going to use this for one of them. I was going to use that for organized stickers. Okay, so if I do clean and laundry in here, then I can do unpack in here. Okay, so I know I brought out my travel sheet. I don't think I'm gonna have enough space to actually put down any of the image stickers, but I will put down the script sticker. Okay, so then I will keep out the cleaning sheet because I need to use that. And my scripts are on my other cleaning sheet, so I'm just going to let me see what I want to do here. I do want to use this because I want to keep it cohesive for laundry, but also what if I use one of my own laundry stickers kind of over that? So that's for doing laundry. And then what if we had another one over here for cleaning? That's kind of fun, having them on the same half box. Okay. So that looks good. Let me see if there's any of these that I wanted to mark also. No, I will save those for another day. So then I think that leaves only deco. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I think probably just gonna do that right now because there's not a whole lot of it. Usually I'll do it before I write in it. I'll stop and do the deco and then I'll write in it and then I'll show you the finished product at the end, but right now I think I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, was there anything else I wanted to cover up? Yeah, I was gonna cover up this side over here and this tiny little leaf. I'm just gonna put here. Okay, actually, you know what? I think there's some stuff that I didn't do that I'm just now seeing. So Saturday, what was this box for? It was for napping, and so was this one. So I am behind on filling in my naps. Dang it. So let's quickly get those down before I forget forever. All right, and then there's one more nap time over here. I am impressed how things worked out though, having enough half boxes and strips for everything. So that was lucky. Okay, so let's keep putting down more deco. Yeah, I didn't forget about the movie marquee. I'm trying to keep that in my head so that I really don't forget. So one thing I have to remember. Maybe I want to just put that up there. That's kind of fun. And then I got a little scarf here. I guess that's also a nice thing about not having date covers because there's more space to put the deco at the top. Oof. Inside didn't quite cut out, but it's pretty dainty lines in there, so I don't blame it. It's pretty cool that it came out at all. Let me see. Oh, is that upside down? Please don't tell me that's upside down. It is upside down. I know how books look. Or is it? Oh my word, it was right side up the whole time. I don't know what books look like. I should be fired from being a book person. All right. So that's top deco on that side. Come on now. That's top deco on that side. I want to get something down here, so we'll put the cookies down there. Acorns here. Do a little mug there. Pumpkin there. Got more cookies. Do we want to put them up? No, I don't. Don't want to put them there. Put them here. Other mug can go here. Kind of like the way it sticks half over the bottom. And final leaf goes where? Both sides look pretty evenly balanced. I'll put it right here. There we go. Alrighty, so I feel like that may have been a little bit longer of a plan with me than usual. But I think it was kind of cool that you got to see me do the deco and all that. Kind of my thought process. I think I've done it a couple times in my first few Plan With Me's, but then I stopped. But yeah, so that is it. I am going to get that movie marquee and then write in it, and I'll show you the finished spread in a photo at the very end of this video. So thanks so much for watching. Oh yeah, just a quick disclaimer. I don't know if I'm gonna have new releases next week. I kind of hit the end of my inventory that I had already made, so I'm going to be trying to do some designing and maybe drawing this week so I can get more. I don't know if they'll be ready on Monday. I might have to postpone them to the next week, but I am working to have some new releases for you guys soon. So just stay tuned. There will be more eventually. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, share, that would be fantastic. And I will see you in my next video. Ciao!